My name is Konstantin Reck, and I'm going to show you today some stretching exercises for your wrist, which we do before Aikido practice, and I show you them in combination with acupressure points. So let's start. The first one is so-called Kote Gaeshi, or wrist reverse grip. You find it like this, and you can breathe in, breathe out. You breathe in and breathe out. And don't press it too much, just use the gravitation, the weight of your arms, your shoulders, okay? And shoulders go down and connect even to the ground, to your feet. Fall down and they open a little. You see the shoulders are not going like this, back, not forward, just to the side, down and to the side, open it. You go from your upper tanden, middle tanden and connect to your lower tanden. Tanden or dantian or cinnabar fields are your three main centers in your body. In Budo, we mainly use the lower dantian or tanden center, but the other are equally important. It's from your upper dantian tanden to your middle tanden, and even a little connection to your lower tanden. From lower tanden to up, middle, upper, stretch your spine, keep it long, and then front side, relax. The grip is like this. There's no air. They are gluing to each other, together, gluing it together. And naturally, the pressure increases. You hang in with your fingers. And this hand is doing this movement. So you don't want only the stretching, you also want the power. So actually it's quite active. So you see you have power and the stretch is called power stretching. Transforming the tendons. So like this. Yeah. Shoulder nest, lang 1, 2 area is really important, and keep it soft and open. Maybe you already know there are some nerves or meridians going from your head, from your body to your hands and the finger. And they are connected with functions of your nerve system, of your organs, basically with all your body. So if you do this movement, it's practical. You use your time to put pressure or to activate this point. And not only activation, you find them, you get familiar with them, so you can apply on your partner during the technique. So I'm showing you shortly what I mean. So here's a lung meridian. It actually goes all the way here and inside the lung. There are several points which we use here. This is lung 10. You can find it, press inside, and it's a little sensitive with most of the people. Then here is a lung 9. And here lung 8, lung 7, and so on. Yeah? Other points, here the large intestine meridian. About this area, there's a large intestine 4. Also really important point. And other important point for Kote Gaeshi is in this triangle, there's triple heater 3. Yeah? So you press with your thumb, or just put the thumb up, just to put it to the point. It's enough actually. And now the important part, your ring finger goes around here. You see where the folding of the wrist is, and the little finger naturally lands on lung 8, lung 9, lung 8, and the middle finger has contact to lung 10. And how you call it? The base joint or the joint at the base of your index finger. Yeah? There's a quite hard point here. We often use it, like in Yonkyo and Aikido. There are special techniques. Also with the thought, yeah, you have here and here good contact points, strong contact points. So this hard part goes into this area. So you see, so don't bend the index finger, keep it a little stretched, activated. Activate large intestine 1. It's really important to get it. So it really wakes up the upper centers and the brain, activates the brain. It's actually connected to the third eye. But not so much of this now, maybe later. So just hang in, you see? And you don't press it, you hang in, you see? Sitting wrist, it's called. Sitting wrist. So, and then you feel naturally, you touch these points. Naturally, this pressure increases a little. The other side, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, head up, spine, long spine, and muscles down. Up, relax, down. Up and down. After that, I like to activate the fist and connect it and use the pressure to open my shoulders once more. And at the same time, bring them down to your center, to your pelvis. The next one is Nikyo. You see, this is a Z-formed, Z-shaped, leverage. So again, hands touch each other tightly. Breathe in, breathe out. Make a little circle even. So the shoulder is going down, the elbow is going a little to the side and down. The wrist is going down, the fingers stay a little bit up, pointing upwards. Again, lower center, upper center, middle center, lower center, upper center, middle center, and so on. In this position, you open. Don't allow any space between palm, backside of the palm and the palm. So you see, again, you're using the gravity, the weight of the hands, of the arms to connect to each other. So let's see which meridians, which points we use here. So again, you see, this is actually the tiger's mouth, really important area of the hand. We use it here and we touch lung 9 and large intestine 5. Remember, that was a 4, that is a 5. And again, with the base of the index finger, we touch a point of triple heater, triple warmer, or Sanjiao 4. Remember, that was the 3. This is the 4. So, and this strong part of your hand is touching large intestine 3. This hand naturally, this finger, naturally hang into heart 8 and small intestine 3. But you don't have really to look for them. They are naturally there. If you have this position, everything comes naturally. You open up. Let me show you. You press inside and stretch a little the yin side, the yin meridian side of your hand. Then you bend it. Next, the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes I even do this exercise during the day, after computer work, because I feel it's not only regulates the wrist and the joints of the arm, but it has also influence to the brain, the head, the neck, everything is much more relaxed and better shape then. And then, in the end, you can pull it a little, the fingers, the whole wrist, so you open it up. You can even shake it and breathe out and throw it away. Next one, Sankyo. Nikyo was the second one, Sankyo is the third one. Again, tight contact, but now your thumb is not going to this area, but is going to this area. Then turn. First, you have a ring now. You see, this is a circle. You use weight, again you use weight. This elbow is dropping down to your middle line, or almost, and this goes up. The next is, your elbow is even more closing, and then you bend, you support your whole arm with this arm. Okay, and then you see it lifts. And you have also nice lifting movement, upwards movement in your shoulder blades. That's great for your trapezius. So, okay, you see, aim towards your ribs, maybe even to your armpit. Yeah, okay, and then you relaxed. This falls down, this elbows, this goes a little bit up. Down, in, bend, down, in, bend, down, in, bend, breathe in, breathe out. So which meridians do we have here now? Of course, the heart meridian. You see, you press this finger a little and touch heart 9. It's around here, about here. This finger grabs large intestine 3 again. And of course, you stretch pericard meridian too. So basically, it's other so-called fire meridians of heart, pericard, the yin meridians, and small intestine, triple heater. So there you go. You also have a connection between your heart meridian and your large intestine meridian. It's a connection between fire and metal in your body. So you have an activation, a stimulation there, which is also has an effect. So the other side, yeah, like you're shaking hands, down, turn, under, you see? Allow your shoulder blade to rise up, to move up. Then you can shake, breathe in, breathe out. Don't allow your head to drop and your spine, just your shoulders and all the muscles down. One more, Ure Keminage. It's quite simple. Here you touch your center line. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend your neck a little. Open and bend. Stretch and bend. Open the hand nicely and don't close here. Actually, even open it more. Your shoulder blade is going to the side and forward. It's going forward, not so much your back. Actually, you can feel it sliding on your rib cage, along your rib cage, it's sliding forward. And your clavicula, this is a small bone here, it opens up. Yeah. Breathe in. So actually, yeah, you touch some points, but here the main point is to stretch the meridians of your yin side. The other side. Make loose fists, open fists, like this. And rotate them a little. Inside, outside. And once you're starting it, why not rotate your elbows as well? and even your shoulders. So you really rotate the whole arm. Open, close, open, close, open, close. And then you can release the energy or open the arm to the side. It's also nice for the lungs. You see it's going out to the side, and for the heart actually. So breathe in, sit a little, coccyx down, neck up. Concentrate again on your lower dantian, and then breathe out. Okay. I did the liver healing sound, but maybe we combine it with a lung healing sound. It's like, okay. Maybe one more thing. How to use the fingers. Fingers. In this exercise, but also most of the time as a rule, as a golden rule in application. So the small finger is for pulling down. The index finger is for moving up forward, for pointing. It's a pointing finger. Okay, so in this stretching, you be aware how you use your finger. The same applies if you hold a sword. Yeah? So small finger is pulling to your center. The same here. The small finger is pulling to your center. Small finger is pulling to your center. The same goes for Nikyo. But in this position, the pulling action comes a little bit more from your middle finger. So this is a small finger. This, you see? It's more, but not only, of course. But in Nikyo, in real Nikyo with a partner, you of course would use here, because it's going down, very much your small finger. Okay, let's see what happens here with the Sagenkyo. Quite the same. See? You see how it closes? But then of course you don't pull. You use this part of your hand, the base of your wrist, your hand, of your palm. I don't know, what is this in English? I don't know. Erbsenbein in German. Like, yeah, they have a little bone actually, which is free here. And it's quite strong. It's the strongest part of your hand. So you use this a little, you see? So don't use so much this, so it's really this, like a hit. Yeah. Coming actually from your ground over your center, and you hit. So a little bit this feeling you have. So you train that too. If you do like this, Ude-Kiminage, you see, it's this movement. It's like Aiki-Sage movement, you know? Maybe you heard of it. Aiki-Age oder Age-Aiki und Aiki-Sage, Sage-Aiki, whatever name you like more to use. Yeah, so this Sage-Aiki, Aiki-Sage, 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 Aiki-Sage. Pointing finger points. Small finger. There are simple reasons actually for that. There are more sophisticated reasons, but quite simple, you can feel yourself. The small finger is connected to your latissimus, really to your hips, and deep into your back, and the lower back. So, if you pull like this, it's going down. If you use your index finger for pulling, you feel it's not going down, it's going even to your face. And your center of weight is coming up. So you get the tension here, yeah? And it's also quite small, yeah? And it even makes your jaw hard, stiff, tensed, and all your face. Yeah, so it's if you pull like this, yeah, you will probably lose quickly because you're not rooted. Maybe a few words more about the three dantians. The upper is about your third eye, but the third eye is just the front side of the dantian. The dantian itself is in the middle of your head. So the same here. You have the middle point called middle of the chest, the conception vessel 17 or Tanjung. But actually the dantian is inside. The same here. You have two fingers under the navel. You have the point Qi high, ocean of Qi. Really important. You can use them as a kind of dantian too, especially for beginners is easier. But the point is in front of your spine, in the middle. Yeah. So this, remember this, and you need an axis. Always train your roots, ground yourself, root yourself, extend your middle line, and be aware of your three dantians. Connect everything, and even if you do this, feel connected. Don't lose yourself just in these hand movements. These hand movements come actually from your body movement, the whole body, the big muscles. Use the big muscles of your trunk, even especially of your back. See? Then you will get good, useful habits and will apply them easily, naturally, in the application with your partner. Okay, that's it. Thank you. See you next time.